Providence Gentlemen's Club gets the green light to open again following a shooting outside the establishment early Sunday morning. The topic of extending the emergency closure was brought up today during the city's Board of Licenses meeting. 12 News reporter Brittany Schaefer spoke to the board's chairman and has more on how their decision was made. Brittany?
Well, Shannon, during the meeting this afternoon, Providence police say they reviewed their footage and have looked over their findings and their investigation and say they don't believe there is any threat to public safety. The emergency closure expired yesterday at 11 a.m., leaving the club free to open. The Providence Board of Licenses decides against stripping Wonderland of their license this afternoon. The Gentlemen's Club reopened Tuesday following an emergency 3-day shutdown.
Absolutely. We rely on the police department to determine threats to public safety. If they don't believe that there's an issue, we trust them implicitly.
During the meeting, the board said investigators determined there is no public safety threat. The temporary shutdown coming after a man was shot several times outside the Allens Ave business. Providence police tell me 30-year-old Angelo Gomez was in critical condition with life-threatening injuries. According to the report, after leaving, an SUV pulled up to one of the groups and a person started shooting. The incident is still under investigation. Board chairman Dylan Conley tells me he doesn't believe there have been any previous incidents at Wonderland, but it's important to take a closer look.
What we're doing in practice is not trying to determine whether or not the licensees made a mistake at that point in time, or whether or not it's safe for the public to go back to that area. And until we know it's safe for the public to go back to an area, we force the license to stay closed.
And police tell me they have not arrested someone for the shooting yet. I did speak on the phone today with Wonderland. They did decline to comment, though. Live in the control room, I'm Brittany Schaefer, 12 News.